What is up, my friends? So let's talk about Control Z's Season 2. I am very much intrigued of how this show has not gotten as popular as other shows. And I've heard from many of you saying that in like wherever you are, your country, it is actually trending on the top 10 for Netflix, sometimes even at number 1. Well, here in the United States, I am going to go ahead and look, and it is not trending. And it hasn't trended actually because I always go on Netflix every day at least once. Maybe I don't watch anything, but I just like to see what gets added, and maybe I want to check something out. And I always see the top 10, and it hasn't trended ever. And I'm very curious to know why that is. I think this show is a pretty damn good show, and definitely a step above a lot of the stuff that is on that top 10 sometimes. Nevertheless, this show is good. If you haven't watched this, go check it out. This is a amazing show, and it's pretty quick to binge as well. The episodes aren't that long. I think it's like 8 episodes, so you could probably finish it in like 3-4 hours. So you could probably watch it like a movie, like 2 movies. Like, this is the first part. Like, part 1 of the movie is episode 1 through 4, and then the sequel would be 4 through 8. But nevertheless, let's talk about season 2 and what could actually happen. So if you haven't already checked out my questions I wanted to have answered, that episode, well, that video is up. Go check it out. Go check out my ending explained as well, so you get some more context about everything. It should be in the card above. But let's just talk about Control Z Season 2, and I'll probably get some questions that were asked in that other video as well to answer at the end. So first and foremost, Javier. That is the biggest question that we're left with, and I don't think that Javier is going to die. If they do that, that would be insane. I pretty much compared it to when Online Block had Ruby shot dead, but he didn't actually die because he was still there to sort of complete more stuff. But that had 2 people being shot and 1 did die. So they could actually do that and have Javier actually die. So yeah, I would find it very unlikely for them to kill Javier off so quickly, especially if they're going to go for a couple more seasons. So there is no, I don't think there's any word yet on season 2 officially being renewed yet, but I do see people saying that they know that it's been renewed because they know people from the show, but not entirely sure how I could definitely be like for sure that that's the truth. But anyways, Sophia is the next character. So I already said it. I don't think Javier is going to die. I think he's going to pull through, and I think that Sophia is going to have a lot now, especially with knowing what Raul was up to, and then Luis's death, because we know at the end of episode 8, Jerry comes and tells them that Luis has died, and that's pretty much what sets off everything. Now, the biggest thing that also got revealed is that Sophia's dad is also alive. Now, throughout the whole season, we thought he was dead, and we finally found out he's not. So what is up with that? My theory is that Sophia's dad is doing insurance fraud, and many of you pointed that out as well, because that's the only logical thing I can think about, besides him actually running away from somebody maybe he owes money to or something like that, or he is doing this for the safety of his family, right? Sophia's mom and Quintanilla get back together at the end of the season, but there is still everything that's looming above them, with Sophia's dad actually being alive as well, and Quintanilla actually cheating on Sophia's mother during the season as well. I am pretty sure that has come out by now after Raul exposed everybody's secret, and it's going to be interesting to see how that affects their relationship right there. And I think that definitely the next thing we got to talk about is what is going to happen with Raul now that he's been exposed as a hacker. His family basically abandoned him now, and his dad has been like pretty much taken to prison now because of everything they found out, of all the money he was embezzling as well. So it's going to be interesting what happens with him, because yes, the house is paid off where he lives, but then again, everybody knows where he lives. And if they don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody who's been to his home will let them know. And it's going to be interesting how they would want retribution for what he did as well. Jerry is somebody else who is pretty much on thin ice now, because Luis has died, and that's pretty much like pointed towards him being at fault for that. And now he is actually the one that shot Javier accidentally, yeah, but he still shot him. He brought the gun and everything. So I think that Jerry definitely is going to be in for some dark times, and I kind of would see a alliance being formed, an alliance with Raul and Jerry, because they both would pretty much be on the run right now. So I could see that maybe it's not like a friendly thing, but it's like, hey, you need me to survive, I need you, so what have you. The only character that seems to be going into the next season in a good state and is pretty much above everything, and as I said in my NA Explain, had a good character arc out of all of this, is actually Isabella. Isabella pretty much has become confident again, and everybody around her as well is pretty much elevating her, so good on her for that. Natalia, on the other hand, is somebody who is in some deep water now, as she has become sort of known as the one who has stolen all the money from the school, and now she's deep in with selling drugs, and these drugs are pretty much a loan of sorts, because she's supposed to make the money back and get it back to the drug dealer, who the drug dealer needs to get it back to his bosses, as he says, that are pretty ruthless. And we see at the end of the season that she loses all of the money at the dance during the whole commotion when all of the secrets and everything get revealed. So definitely going to be in some deep trouble. So pretty much Natalia is going to be in some pretty dark stuff right now that she's going to need a lot of help to get out of. And I'm pretty curious to see how that is all going to unfold for her, because even the drug dealer said he is scared of his own bosses. So we're pretty sure that they are not the ones you want to mess with their money, and she knows this. You can see it in her face at the end. There's also the Pablo and the Maria thing. Maria is pregnant with Pablo's child, and he says, that ain't my child, how do I know? And pretty much he's a fucking douchebag. And I think that we are definitely going to be seeing her struggle with this, and I think this could actually be something that helps her and Isabella's relationship mend again, and I could definitely see them becoming friends. So I definitely do think that Natalia is going to go on a sort of like help from Raul and Jerry as well, and it's going to create some new shift where these three are going to try and get out of all their problems together, and I think that that's going to lead into some more stuff. So I think we're past everything with the hacker thing, and now might be some drug lord thing going on with Natalia, and then Raul with his dad stuff going on as well. So I don't think the blackmailing's over. I just think that we're going to be getting a lot of multiple storylines happening all at the same time, where we're going to see all of these people's lives through internet, through the cell phones, all of that definitely be dictated as well. And I think there are more secrets to be uncovered as well, as more secrets are going to be developed now because of all of that's happened. I mean, I don't think that Jerry is just going to turn himself in. I do think that he will go on some type of run, as well as Raul and Natalia. So I could definitely see those three linking up. And like I said, not because they're friends or anything like that, but because at that moment in time, they're going to need each other to see how they can get out of each of their own problems. So what are your thoughts? What are your theories on what's coming for season 2 of Control Z? Let me know in the comments below. No word yet on when we will get the season. Probably next year, a little later than we got this one, due to everything that's going on. They were just recently starting to get back onto certain sets. I know the Batman is starting to get back into their set, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. But what are your thoughts? What are your theories? What do you think is gonna happen in season 2? Do you think I'm far off with thinking that we're going to be getting a new group getting together to try and get out of all the mess they're in? Or do you think that there's going to be just a new threat, a new type of hacker coming for the whole group again? Let me know your thoughts below, what you think about that. But yeah, if you're a fan of the Netflix show Control Z or other shows like it, like On My Block, 13 Reasons Why, and just anything that is so good in pop culture, you might as well go ahead and subscribe right now, because we talk about all the stuff we love in pop culture, from music, video games, movies, TV shows, all that good stuff. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up right now. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff. On the road to 15,000 subscribers. We are about 500 away, so we're gonna get to that pretty soon, hopefully. And as always, that's gonna do it for me. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe and stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, why don't you go ahead and check out the videos on the left side right here, right now, because if you enjoy this video, you're probably going to enjoy those videos as well. So go ahead and check those videos out. Go ahead and hit that bell for notifications when I go live as well. And as always, that's going to do it for me. Stay positive.